What's going on, guys? So today is the day that I finally show you my racing rig. I got my cell phone out and I did a recording of what it looks like behind the computer on this side, all my wheels, and I did a little bit of review of the stuff that I'm using for Gran Turismo Sport. Now, the reason why I'm making this clip before I show you the other clip is because the video and audio quality is terrible. Like, I used my cell phone. I don't have a video camera or a video recorder, so hopefully it's good enough. I just wanted to say sorry about that, but I've gotten tons of requests to show my racing rig, and my cell phone's really the only thing that I could use to do it efficiently. So I wanted to say sorry about the quality before I got started, but hopefully you guys enjoy it. All right, so this is the view that you guys are used to seeing, right? So we're gonna go all the way around it so you can see my mess and everything that it takes for me to stream. So there's the mic that I use. I use a Blue Yeti. And we're going to go around the back of the computer so you can see all this stuff. Okay, so back here, this is where all the wires are. This is where all the mess is. All right, you see all those wires? There's the HD60S. That's what I use to stream. And the noise you just heard were my knees cracking because I'm old. Right here, that is a splitter that I have to use to bypass HDCP. You don't really have to do that for PlayStation 4, but when I stream PlayStation 3, that's what I use to actually capture the game. So looking at this, these are the T3PA Pro pedals that I got from Thrustmaster. I am going to be reviewing these soon. They gave me these pedals and they're awesome. So far they're fantastic. I just want to do a separate review for them and kind of compare them to the T3PAs, the stock ones that come with the TGT. You'll notice that I'm not using the conical brake mod. No brake mod on the pedals at all. Only because I don't like the way it feels. There's no brake sensitivity or brake adjustment on GT Sport, so it feels kind of weird having a brake mod in my opinion. And look at the back here. You see this? All right, so those circles that you see behind on this rig shows you that this is an old playseat evolution. You'll see I have the shifter right there too, and I also got that from Thrustmaster. Now the reason why I bring that up with the circles in the back is that this playseat was not compatible with the T3PA Pro pedals. So I had to drill in those in this rig to make those pedals work, and that was very awkward because since it's circles in the back, it was really hard to find the sweet spot to make this setup work. So this is an older rig. I mean, I'm talking like 7-8 years how old this thing is. But I'll tell you what though, this seat and everything, it's actually in pretty decent condition for how old it is. I definitely recommend PlaySafe because this thing really it doesn't have too much wear for the age that it has on it. Now looking at all the wheels that I have, so this is obviously the Fanatec CSL Elite. That is the Loadcell brake right there. I just removed the clutch because I didn't have a shifter, so there was no reason to have it there. I'm probably going to try the Fanatec again soon because the shifter lights that you see on the top, they just made that compatible. And that was something that really bothered me that it didn't have when I was using it on Gran Turismo Sport. So we are going to give this a shot again in the future. There's the T300 RS right there, Alcantara. I bought that separate. The G29. And the front, these are the G29 pedals. The back, those are G27 pedals. I used to use those with the T300 because I didn't really like the T300 pedals. So the main difference here, check this out. So look how small that range of motion is. You see this? It's only like right there for full brake. Look at this. It's like way back there. So, and it's also a little bit loose. You can see that. Like, so I'm a huge fan of the G29 pedals. I think they're really, really good value for your dollar. So, oh, and by the way, you see that fight stick right there? So that box, well, this fight stick is that box. So that black box that the keyboard's on, I'm using the box from the Fighting Edge to support my Yeti mic. Perfect. But anyway, so now looking at these pedals, okay, so those are the stock pedals that come with the TGT. So they're perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with those, but I will tell you that there's a massive difference with the T3PA Pros. I really, really, really like these as far as resistance and just overall build quality. I mean, you can just tell when you look at it, just how it's all made of metal. It's just solid, and it feels just a lot better when you're racing on it. This is how I ran all the wires. I tried to do the best I can to run it through these holes, but there's just so many wires, especially with the shifter that I have right here. It's impossible to make it look as neat as I want to. And all those wires you see back there, that huge cluster that I have sitting there, that's because of the VR. VR demands tons of wires. So virtual reality on top of the PS4 Pro with the computer and all this stuff, it's like a fire hazard waiting to happen. But anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a sneak peek to show you what my rig looked like from this side. I know it's probably aggravating watching and never knowing what the other side looks like. Oh, and that clock right there, some of you guys are probably curious what this is. The reason why that clock is there, I used to have a plant there. I just kind of changed the theme up in my living room, and this clock was from my great-great-great-grandfather, who was a watchmaker in Poland, and I kind of kept it as a like family inheritance, and it's safe in this room, and I just kind of put it there. It's like a memory. So I know it's kind of weird having a clock in my background, but it's just something that I keep that I kind of like. I might swap it out and put it in the living room again, but that's why it's there. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's kind of weird, but I wanted to show this video. I finally wanted to show my racing setup because I've been really proud that I hit 14,000 subs, and I should have done this at even 10,000 subs because I get this request often. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it's a little bit different of a video, something I don't normally do, and I'm sorry about the mic quality, but it's being recorded from my phone. So anyway, guys, I hope you have a good day. Thanks for watching. See you later, guys.